of Seattle at newly named Lumen Field, home of the 12s. Today we start the new year with an NFC matchup out west, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Seattle Seahawks. With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and the moment has finally arrived, CD. It's time to begin a new NFL season.
Partner, there's no hiding my excitement as I got ready this morning. I could not wait to get here for this game. Imagine what it's like out there on the field for those players, though. OTAs, training camp, preseason has all led to this moment when they officially kick this one off to get the season underway.
A new season of NFL football is here, and we're off in 2023 on EA Sports. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And leading them out in the third year of a young career out of Alabama, it's Mac Jones.
Mac Jones absolutely believed in himself coming out of high school. Went to Alabama despite the fact there are many high-profile quarterbacks already on the roster, and blossomed into a Heisman Trophy candidate in his final season with 41 touchdowns and only 4 interceptions. Steady, consistent as a passer, doesn't have the biggest cannon for an arm, but can stretch the field and lay those passes in on the deep ball.
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second and 6, just inside the 30. Throwing, Jones. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
I know some guys that love to start the year off with a deep shot downfield, trying to begin things with a home run ball. That might be the more exciting option, but I think that this was the smarter play.
Jones throw caught by Tony. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. Now this one, CD, an interesting one to start the season in the NFC West. A lot of people think that this is the 49ers division to lose, but you caution not so fast.
Remember Seattle 2022? A playoff team, and the Rams, they took a dip, but renewed sense of purpose, renewed sense of optimism, and 14 picks used in the NFL draft. The Rams think they can be back a lot quicker.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Now Jones. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Here's Hill on the return. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. Leading them out, the last active player remaining from the 05 draft, and a name that dominates headlines year-round, Aaron Rodgers.
I remember watching him in college and seeing a guy that you knew had great potential, but I don't know that anyone knew that we would see how he would blossom as an NFL player who will go down as one of the all-time great quarterbacks. Can make every throw from every angle with terrific mobility, and he knows how to win games, always in contention for a championship.
They'll swing this complete out to Hill. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Certainly worth noting he's now one catch away from 600. He's at 599 in his career. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now their 31-year-old running back, Raheem Mostert. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That good for 19 and a first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Here's Rodgers to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
2nd and 10. Now a give to Mostert running right. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped it. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
On 3rd down, here comes Mostert. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A. Well, they gave themselves options there on the 3rd down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
Rodgers' throw caught by his receiver, Hill. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. That reception, his 600th NFL catch. Congratulations. Quite the accomplishment. Pete Carroll, none too pleased with that last call. He's going to throw out the challenge flag.
The previous play is under review.
Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Rodgers now on first down. Touchdown, Rams. Tyreek Hill from 21 yards away. And the Rams are on the board here first in the season opener. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Keyshawn Nixon now going to bring it out of his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their second drive. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. And we got a few for 2023. A lot are procedural, having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't. I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different, and I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more involved. But I do understand why the league is doing it. They believe it promotes safety, and it's hard to argue against that.
What about, this is the other one, guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch, Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something, when you see those guys make that move, I don't mind that at all right? A little more expressionism for these guys, I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about double 0, like Jim Otto used to wear, or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. They'll try and run for the first with Stevenson. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop it right where it all started. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. Yes, it's the first half, but we'll see if that stuff there on 3rd and 1 comes back to haunt him.
I hope you don't mind, but it's not going to stop me from putting a check mark next to this play. Let's look back as this game progresses and see if this is one of the key plays in the game, even though it occurred early.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and they will take over 1st and 10. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2. That's out to Hill, right side complete. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down. Final 30 seconds of this 1st quarter, and it's been a quarter dominated by the guys with the football. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. 3rd down and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is. Too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now for getting walked backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Well, a pass is taken in by Hill, and that'll wind up moving the chains again as a tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 24-yard line. Here's a handoff to Mostert running left. And he'll get about 5 here as he'll take this down inside the 20-yard line.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Mostert. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 55 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Here's Rodgers. That's to the right sideline, and it falls incomplete.
No receivers open, so who's forced to put that one into Puget Sound? That's a great job defensively blanketing those receivers, and ultimately, a smart idea by him just to get the ball out of there.
A handoff running left is Mostert, and he is going to lose yardage here. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. They'll run right side with Mostert. Yeah, boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle is going to leave him about a yard or so short. They'll try it now with Mostert. And he is trying to get to the marker. Going to depend on the spot, but I'm not sure he got there, and he did not. And defensively, they were ready for that, a full-on blitz on 4th down, and they stop him short of the marker.
Oh, and someone's got to feel really good about that, and that's the defensive coordinator. He dialed up a great run blitz defense, and they hit it just right. Stack that thing up. They're going to feel awesome going to the bench after that big play.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Straight ahead, it's Stevenson. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he's going to get the 1st down, it looks like, as he's up to the 12. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains.
Yeah, they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Well, I think after that run, the defense getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. So as they talk it over, we step aside. The Seahawks on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Off the play fake. Jones. That one too wide and incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
Watch out for Hill on the return. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Speedster Raheem Mostert and the rest of this offense out to start the drive. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Flushed out right. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Rodgers. And going deep for Hill. And this is caught. Touchdown, LA. Tyreek Hill. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Rams are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. What a first half he is compiling here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards, 4 touchdowns. I don't think anything's out of the question right now. He's blowing up coverages. You've got to double him every snap. Otherwise, he's going to defeat you on almost every play.
Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0.
Seahawks nothing. Youngway Koo set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay.
38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Jones.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun. Jones checking this down to Stevenson. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down.
Not many boos just yet from this one. Be starting soon, as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. We're in the 2nd quarter. He already has 2 touchdowns. We know how good he is. That's well documented. How do you contain it?
We know he's a nightmare. So in this situation, I would go ahead and double him, maybe even have a 3rd person in the area, and try and dissuade them from throwing him the football. Make someone else beat me for a while, because I don't know that their talents are his. Because when he gets...
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, LA! Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Rams are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Nixon now from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Seahawks going to take over now late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Jones now on 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Stevenson. And he's stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones, a short throw to Ingram. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And he will bring it back. It's an interception return for a Rams touchdown. I mean, at this point, CD, what is not going their way in this first half? After that pick 6, they now have a 4-possession lead here.
And that allows them to say to themselves, how about we get everybody involved, okay? Because this one is a runaway, and it's looking like it's going to be even more of a runaway. Everybody gets a chance to play and get a little bit of love. The more guys that get to watching the highlight reels from this one, the better.
Younghoe Koo is set to kick off.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Nixon now from his end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
At the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. And welcome back to football, everybody. We've got a full slate of 16 games here to start the new season. So let's take our first trip around the NFL. We'll begin up at U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis.
All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. A monster game so far, third quarter. He is lighting up the stat sheet.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers, though, who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route or they get open early, but they just always find a way. And he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. 74 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Ball on the 27. Here's second and a yard. Hill. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Open man is Hill. He's got it. Finding space at the 40. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. Well, they found him 8 times in that first half, and this is his first catch of quarter number 3.
Well, I certainly don't want to pile on, but this defense has just not been up to the challenge in this game, and this continues as we see here. Coverage, not been very... Soft in spots. There's an easy throw and catch for another first down.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. They hand it off to Mostert. He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Second down. Here's Mostert again. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher, 3rd and 6.
And plays like that are exactly what this defense needs here early in the second half to give it a little spark. I think their halftime adjustments, what they talked about, maybe it was just a little inspirational speech. Who knows? But looks like they're ready to go.
The veteran who spent last season in Denver, it's Latavius Murray. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. It's a 6-yard pickup. It's still a few chain links short, it appears, with 4th down coming up.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
They'll try and run for it. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. A solid.
This nigga reckless. Right here. Bah. He tried to cut. Look at the angle he took.
And a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration.
Brown ain't having it. You see him? You gotta know what you're doing with Tyreek, man. You gotta know what you're doing with Tyreek, man. You gotta know how to use him.
The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. On 1st down, they go with Mostert again.
Oh.
Now they can't bring him down. They'll cross over out of bounds.
Where I? Where I?
16 yards is the pickup there.
Raheem ain't having it.
For LA.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition.
Raheem ain't having
this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
My center getting tired.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material. Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards.
You gotta tell them they gotta know what they're doing with this thing.
Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing
we need a
some
block
of those
here.
guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
So I need Thielen. Come on.
Bounds, getting it down to the 10. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Too late. No, let's try it, buddy.
2nd and 6 from the 10. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. It's Hill, complete. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he'll get into the end zone.
All right. Let's go.
Raheem Mostert, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Rams take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
We see this a lot on 3rd and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes this 35-0 now.
Come on, defense. Keep digging. Keep fucking digging.
Nixon now from his end zone.
Ooh.
Decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one.
Whoever this Taylor motherfucker is, he's fast.
Now we'll see what this Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. Now Jones throwing to start the drive. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage.
Seriously?
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble. And it's second down.
I really like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit. And he gets a small gain on
No!
He'll connect on the out route with Ingram. 7 yards there and a first down.
Many different ways to
Guys,
create
catch
space
bullshit,
on that play.
man.
He did it with
Don't
that
drop
big
much.
wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed
Good
to.
grab.
Pick up a
Good
first
grab, 94.
And he'll be
Who the
taken
fuck
just
you
past
is?
the 35
He ain't
at the
supposed to be in the
36.
fucking game.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Now second and 5. And they'll run the toss here with Stevenson. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with
Wasn't even able to pick my fucking
When you
defense.
find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
On third down, here's Stevenson.
God.
And he's got the first down.
Why these guys pass the fucking ball? They're down 35 fucking points. Pass the goddamn ball off. Damn, Ramsey, these niggas tired as hell, yo. This fucking new update's horrible, bro. This new update's trash. Ain't no way niggas get tired this fast. Is their offense tired? He gonna run it again.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Tony. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. 2 yards to go, second down.
Yeah, you guys been fucking struggling all goddamn day.
To the right side, this is Stevenson.
The tackle, Honey Badger.
Shy of the 40 at the 41. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Second into his prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now a play fake here
Should
on
have used the
first
hell out of
down.
me.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Not only did
We
he
still
have a
hit
chance
him. We still hit him. They gonna try to get a flag for that.
Felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Second and 10, third quarter of the season opener. To throw again, Jones. He'll dump this down to Stevenson.
Okay, that's okay.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Back now in Seattle, Washington. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair.
Why is Ramsey over there?
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've converted just 2 for
Not
6.
my line now.
This is 3rd and 4. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout.
They're making me call unnecessary timeouts because they're not letting me fucking sub. Having to call unnecessary shit.
Operating from the gun, Jones.
Make him run. Oh my God.
That is caught. And this is going to be a first down as the tackle's going to be made at the 14-yard line. They're able to convert.
What do you want me to do?
Solid gain of 23.
They got some fucking trash off. That's what this game does.
Out of the gun, they give it to Stevenson.
That's
And he is in for the
that's okay. 1 touchdown. Congratulations. 4th quarter. Good defense, fellas. Good defense, Rams. Good defense. Good defense. Finally on the board. Exactly. Pussies. They're running the ball the whole time like a bitch. Why is Tariq out there on the kick return team?
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26. Speedster Raheem Mostert and the rest of this offense out to start the drive. He's been a good workhorse. I know we use the word workhorse a lot, but he's been a good workhorse for him in this one.
No doubt about it, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's what you're looking for if you're a back, because that means everything's coming together for you. Big guys up front have created space. You've run through it. You've probably got some help even from the wide receivers who want to catch passes as opposed to block, but they're helping out too.
Yeah, everyone's pitching in. He's had a good game. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 141 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. A lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sidelines.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football. That means
what are you
really
guys doing over here?
Line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
What are you guys doing over there?
From just shy of
you make a fucking block.
A 2nd and 9. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert.
Oh yeah.
Gets through and now an opening. They'll have it
Let's
in
go.
the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one good for 33
fucking block.
first. At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Tyreek on the screen.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. They complete it to Hill. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
Couldn't get away. You're exactly right. Because it was garbage.
Now a give to Mostert running right. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his
These guys are too fast, man. I just don't get it. How can those guys, when I got 95 speed, 95 acceleration, 99 speed, 99 acceleration, how do you be able to keep up with that?
Now it's Rodgers.
How are you able to keep up with that? Keep up with that, pussy. Fuck.
He's got it. Touchdown, LA. 4 touchdown passes now for Aaron Rodgers. And the Rams are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Well, CD, I mean, simply put, if anyone around the league wasn't paying attention to them to start the season, they will be heading into week 2. This has been an impressive week 1.
They've certainly announced that they are ready to go, haven't they? They wanted to send a message out to the rest of the league. You better put your eyes on us. We may be someone you have to reckon with.
Koo able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Taken at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And out now come the Seahawks. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1 because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. These fans just kind of beside themselves right now. Jones throwing to start the drive. That's taken in. Dontavian Wicks. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across.
I just don't get it. How's he that wide open? How's he that fucking wide open, dude?
And another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. That's to the veteran. It's Robert Woods. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's 2nd down.
Still throwing to him. They don't even care.
Defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays.
All you think is catch everything. Everybody's open. Everybody's open. The whole fucking team is open. Everybody's open all the time.
Come to the line.
One guy's always
2 yards to gain the first here. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
No! Ah! Good try, Ramsey. Good D. Oh, they punting. Wow.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. All right, how has he done it? 4 touchdowns in this contest. He's been around the end zone in particular, pretty much uncoverable.
And you know that I typically take things from a defensive perspective. I'm not going to do that this time. Let's just praise him. My goodness, 4 receiving touchdowns means he's been a variety of coverages throughout this game because they're not just letting him run scot-free. They're trying their best to shut him down, and he's shredding them.
I got to be honest, I want to see 5. No, you want to see 5? I mean, we're not supposed to be biased, but...
We're not rooting. Just in the interest of the game, let's go ahead and see 5.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
That one complete to Hill. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10.
26. Get 300. Get 300.
Rodgers now on first down. Tyreek Hill's got another one. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the 4th quarter, they could coast to the end. But right now, they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because... who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. Open here, Adam Thielen. They just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
2nd and 5. On the handoff, this is Mostert.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. It's a gain of 11 and a first down, L.A.
Playing now.
They have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Once again, it's
what are you doing?
He's going to be marked down behind the line after the dive. Here's a handoff to Mostert running left.
Man.
Snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release. This will be incomplete.
Fucking bums.
That's a good piece of quarterbacking right there. Because
as soon as these niggas start sending me messages.
The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He
Bullshit.
didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Koo knocks this one through the post. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Koo just hit the field goal. Now he kicks off. And this taken in at the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over. And they
hit
can try to
45.
reset button.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Throwing Jones. He gets that one complete to Wicks. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines. One just executed better and earned the win.
So for LA, it's a fantastic start as they roll to a blowout victory here in the season opener. And they'll get another road date next week. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they obviously...
Man, I got to play 2 games back-to-back on the road? What type of shit is that? How you start somebody's season 2 games on the road? Come on, NFL. That's fucking lame. Then you start the Chargers 2 games at home because they're on TV and they were garbage. I forgot I was supposed to do some shit with him, man.